Hi Taurus, welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I'm Ronique. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to your June 2022 month ahead tarot and astrology reading. I hope that you all fared through your own new moon eclipse at the end of April and then that Scorpio eclipse, full moon eclipse that we had on May 15th. This has been a really interesting time, I think, for many of us. The eclipse season has been very heavy, especially for you and Scorpio who are dealing with that north and south node in your signs. So I think it's interesting, Taurus, because for many of you all, this has been a really enlightenment time, right? Like you've really gained a lot of strength through like getting rid of what you no longer need, coming to terms with like themes that are no longer serving you. So I would invite you, Taurus, along with Scorpio, to look at each other's videos, because oftentimes anytime you are across the zodiac wheel from each other really helps you to kind of get like some insight as to how the other sign is doing. So Taurus, what I would say also is if you haven't already, make sure you take a look at your sun, moon, and rising sign videos. And if you haven't subscribed to Scorpio Soul Time, I would love if you would give me a thumbs up, as well as hit the bell to subscribe. Okay, Taurus, so we are going to pull two cards. I know I just shuffled, but I kind of feel like I needed to shuffle again. Okay, so let's take a look and pull 8 cards and see what the month has for you, Taurus. So you all start off the month with 5 of Cups in reverse. Glad to see that in reverse. And the Ace of Cups. Like I said, it was good to see the 5 of Cups in reverse. That means you are like healing from something that was very emotional. But this Ace of Cups is literally like a blessing of emotional support from the universe. So really nice to see that. Second week of the month, you do have the King of Pentacles in reverse, as well as the Knight of Wands in reverse. Then you have the Two of Swords in reverse, as well as the Nine of Pentacles. Several signs have gotten this Nine of Pentacles in this exact location. So I think it's interesting, especially Taurus. I've been telling them that coming off of your new moon that was back in April, a lot of people were planting seeds of intention around their job, their finances, their resources. So I really feel like that Nine of Pentacles is coming through for many of us. Last week of the month, you do have the Fool card, so you might be starting something new around that Cancer new moon on June 28th. Yep, and you have that 7 of Pentacles. So Taurus, I think it's really nice to see you all usually get a lot of pentacles, which makes sense since you all are an earth sign. What I am seeing like right off the bat is you all only have one major arcana card, which is this Fool card down here, which signifies to me that you all are kind of coming off of that huge like month of April and May where you all had that eclipse energy, and it feels like, I said the same to Scorpio, they only had, I think they only had 1 or 2 major arcana cards, which means you all are coming down off of like those major like, you know, events just like hitting you one after another. These are more gentler themes coming through, which I think is a nice reprieve from that month. So really nice to see. So let's just start off from the top. We start off the month with that new moon in Gemini. What I think is nice to see is from that Scorpio full moon eclipse that we had on May 15th or 16th, what I find is interesting is a lot of us had to shed like things that were no longer working for us, emotional ties to people or places or things that were no longer working. And so I do feel like this 5 of Cups, like there's something that you broke away from emotionally, Taurus, and this Ace of Cups is like swooping on in to like give you, it's almost like handing you this like enlightenment, like this eye is literally like you can now see clearer, you can now like get this emotional support that maybe you were seeking a while ago. And Five of Cups can often symbolize like you've been focused on emotional healing that maybe wasn't there for you, or maybe it was and you weren't focused on the right part of it, if that makes sense. So I think that this is a nice way to start the month off, Taurus, especially coming off of that heavy energy from that Scorpio and of course your eclipse. The second week, we do have the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. So two court cards coming on in that second week of June. That second week, we do have Mercury moving into Gemini, and then we move into that full moon in Sagittarius. That might be where this fire energy is coming from with that Knight of Wands. With the King of Pentacles, I'm wondering if you all have some kind of financial ties to someone or something that you've been working through, especially during your eclipse that you all had. I'm not sure if you all have gone through like a financial change in your life, maybe a spouse, maybe you personally, or just like people around you are going through some kind of financial change. But with that King of Pentacles, it's like he's taking command of not only where he's at, but he's like feeling better about his resources. But with these both in reverse, I'm also wondering if there's someone of a higher caliber. If this is not you, maybe this is a boss or an organization around you of people that are like trying to like make demands or trying to get maybe there's a restructuring at your job. There's something around like someone of authority making decisions about your money. I do think that as you get to that full moon in Sagittarius around the 14th of June, maybe that will become a lot clearer for you. But the good thing is like, I feel like you feel emotionally at least healed from that, you know, heaviness of May. And this might not be like something that's catastrophic. It just might more mean like it's information that comes on in around your job, around your finances. I will say when you get to that third week of June, when you have the Nine of Pentacles and the Two of Swords, whatever wasn't clear for you back in Mercury retrograde season in May, I think is going to get a little bit clearer as you move into that third week of June. Because by the time you get to this time, where now the sun moves into Cancer and that summer solstice helps you like plant new seeds, plant new intentions for the rest of 2022. So I feel like this Nine of Pentacles, Taurus, might really help you start moving towards like your North Node themes of like moving more towards like abundance, being able to reap being able to like concentrate more on like yourself, your finer things of life, you know, what you all actually rule, Taurus. So I feel like those luxurious things that you may have wanted to acquire in the past, I really feel like there's signs that they might start coming in. And I especially say that because by the end of the month, when we have that new moon in Cancer, you have the Fool card and you have this Seven of Pentacles. So once again, seeds that you've been planting around your finances, you might actually start a new venture. You might actually like begin a new job. You might actually start some type of new entrepreneurial business online. There's something around you planting seeds and it's starting anew. Do remember with the Fool card though, remember it's opportunity, but it's also like it could be you being naive. So make sure you like do your research, do your due diligence. It's nice that this no longer is in Mercury retrograde. So hopefully like you have all the facts, you have all the information. By the time you get to the end of June, it really looks like you're like feeling better about your emotional healing than when you like started off the month. But I think it's a really nice progression, Taurus. I think you and Scorpio have gone through quite a metamorphosis over this last 6 months. You all will continue to grow as we move into the end of 2022. But I think overall, this looks like a really good June. Okay, Taurus, I'll talk to you all later, and make sure and look at your sun, moon, and rising signs. All right, talk to you all later.